They've lived and loved at the bank of the River Niger for decades now, eking out a living by boat, by the hoe and the cutlass. But the people of Oko community, right at the end of the territory of Delta State, are crying out for change. There are 6 villages in Oko, but from all indications, only 3 of them are connected to the national grid.
The electricity we have here stops at Anala. From Anala to Oko, Bele and Odiflu is quite a distance. There's no electricity. So the people, in fact, we are suffering.
There is a network of footpaths linking the small hamlets and the many farm settlements in and around Oko. But that's as far as it goes. The only way to get in and out is by traveling along the tributaries of the River Niger.
If I want to travel, I will park my car in Nasara and go by sea. If you go right from Oko, Bele, Umoko, and Odifulu, you cannot travel to these 3 villages with your car. You must go through sea.
There's also very little health care.
There's no proper nurses or doctors that help the women to deliver well. In most cases, if a woman wants to deliver, we find it very difficult to see a nurse to get the woman to the labor. So it's very hard for we here in this our Ike Ezolo or Abara as a whole. So many cases, women, they used to have problem because of we don't have proper nurses or doctors that help us. Even our babies, they're always sick, but we don't have people who will give us proper care.
Little power, no roads and a non-functional hospital, the people of Oko take all that in their stride. After all, it's been that way for as long as they can remember. But while they can shrug off the absolute lack of amenities, there's a very serious threat at their doorsteps. The River Niger is moving closer.
Where I'm standing right now, when I was small, it's about 1 kilometer away from the River Niger, and now it's just about how many feet? So our farmers, they do we suffer a lot. We farm, our products are being sold as supposed to make money. People are suffering. Farmers, you farm all the year, you continue farming, and you don't sell because of floods.
We have been managing our village even without the government road, but we are getting almost bad to worst since this erosion of a thing started destroying the houses. Many of us now are suffering for lack of house.
The Delta State government is humbled by the people's distress and admits Oko has been neglected for years, but it also has a few problems of its own.
It is government's responsibility to provide this infrastructure. But having said that, they must also understand that government has to provide this infrastructure above board. I know that this government is fully aware of the Oko community. They are my own people. I'm actually their commissioner and representative. And over the years, the place just continued to deteriorate. We're talking about 50 years of total neglect. And I know that in the various budget cycles that have been operational since we've come, it has been high up in the priority list. The problem we have is just the same problem that's across the board in most states, which is this issue of dwindling revenue.
The people of Oko are skeptical. They've heard these promises before and nothing has changed. But as they watch the waters of the River Niger creeping closer, they know they have no choice but to wait.